My Court is back, Chris.
It was so great to see it return last year, and now for 2K26, it's bigger and better than ever.
Think of My Court as your own personal hub in the city. You can
Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the LA of Vermont MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this is the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circled. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
It's all that I think about. Really?
Yo, J Moore's from Chicago, MP. Those are rough games he came up in. Dude can get to the bucket and finish.
And
he's ranked 184 on the 250.
And so what?
Look, man, we seen you in practice. We know who you are. Just respect your enemy. Was at a target on his back for a long time, but he's still standing.
He ain't ever faced me.
I love it, MP. I love it. Okay. Oh, you guys are filming? Well, let me hit you with some knowledge, okay? The thing going is watching me? Okay, watch this. Listen, just because someone's ranked above you on some made-up list doesn't make it true. You should know that, Devontae. You think there's 68 guys in high school better than you?
Definitely not. I'm just saying.
If MP believes he's better than Jay Moore, then I believe it too. And so should you, okay?
Yeah.
Now let's get out there for these warm-ups. I don't want y'all pulling a hammy because you spent too long in front of the camera.
Hey,
Gentlemen.
turn the camera off. Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. Nah, you got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballers.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the club league circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Here's MP! The shot from the low post is good. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Now here's Moore. And that one, good.
Look at those ball skills. Moore putting out the whole arsenal and getting the basket.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Bertie. Etherington outside. And a 3 off target. Outside MP. Another miss by MP.
The offensive execution got him a wide open look.
And yep, it's good.
And the shorter Etherington finds a way amongst the trees.
Now MP. He's guarded by Moore. Outside O'Neill. The kick out to MP. Mills. Off target with the 3. Here's Bertie, and Bertie throws it down. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
What a nice shot by Callahan.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Up top, Moore. Outside, Bertie. Etherington, now guarded by Mills. Bertie from long range. That one misses, his 3rd shot of the game. He's only made 1 of them. Here's Callahan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
Pass to Pasco. Moore jacks up a 3. Gov with the rebound. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
MP with the bucket.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Team Ballers trailing. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
Substitution for High Flyers.
And here, Team Ballers have it. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now here's Mills. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Back to MP. Pass to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Outside MP. From past the arc. Drains the triple.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
The open shot by Moore. And he gets that one to go off the front of the rim and in.
That's what you love about Moore. You wonder if he had a trampoline as a kid because he's a very good shooter off the bounce.
MP. He's guarded by Moore. Mills from deep. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. And as big as Devontae Mills' game is on the court, he is an absolute character off of it. This kid just oozes personality.
Yeah, and that can be a concern sometimes for these players, but Mills is naturally that magnetic. He's very much okay with being the center of attention, and you could even say he has a free spirit vibe about him. Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
And it's Team Ballers. They trail by 16. More attacks. And he banks in the layup.
Moore might be sore after that bump, but he won't feel it long because the shot did drop in. A nice move to stay in rhythm.
Now here's Mills from the arc. Pasco pulls it in. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Here's MP. He's got 12. 11 feet out. No good on the shot. So it's Team Ballers now. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Rodriguez. Outside, Moore. Hauled in by High Flyers. Now MP. And here's Gov. Back to MP. From outside the arc. Pasco pulls it in. Garrity with the ball. And he's picked up by O'Neal. MP with the steal. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers. He's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Now here's Moore, and he's got 6 points for him. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers to retain possession. Rodriguez outside.
Tight coverage from Gov, not letting the shooter just shake him off.
A shot from Rodriguez is no good. Pass to Callahan. Shot over Pasco. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Etherington outside. Rodriguez, the screen.
Ball coming.
Berti from long range. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The High Flyers lead this one. They lead by 18. And we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. Here's Etherington. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Pass to Mills. Back to MP. Down low. Gov with the bucket.
Ooh, 2 tough points from Gov there, using that strong frame.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Outside Bertie. Back to Etherington. Moore. Pass to Rodriguez. Kicks it out to Moore. Off target from outside. Now here's O'Neal to the paint. Got a piece of it. Rodriguez with the steal. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team. And that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now Etherington. He's got 5. Up top Moore, now guarded by Mills. Etherington, no good. And it's High Flyers with the ball. 16-point lead. And that one's good, it's Mills.
What persistence by Mills on the finish. Just bouncing off the contact and refusing to be denied.
Outside Bertie. Pass to Rodriguez. Now Etherington. Now here's Moore. Fires the 3. Misses the target. That one drops him to 40% shooting. He's 4 for 10 on the night. Here's Callahan. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Pasco. Yep, that one goes.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's MP. 12 points for him. Here's Mills. Gov outside. And good that time.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Etherington. He's got 5. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Bertie. Now Rodriguez. He's covered by Gov. Rodriguez, the screen. Etherington, no good. Now the High Flyers with it. To the middle. It's Callahan. Count the basket and the foul. One free throw coming his way.
Great finish by Callahan. Such a big guy. It's so tough to contain him.
And that one misses. Inside. Here's Summers. Off target at the rim.
Okay, what appeared to be an easy 2 points, it just went straight out the window.
Here's Callahan. Yes, Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Now here's Rodriguez. Mahil kicks it out to Etherington. From downtown. And again, no good by Team Ballers. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And the basket by Mahil.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. The High Flyers making a switch here. Here's the High Flyers. Mills outside. Back to MP. The three. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's a deft touch right there, guys.
Yeah, he just guided that ball back up. Just a fingertip on the ball.
Pretty sweet. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
The shot from Moore, no good. Brock outside. Outside Mills. Screen by MP. And Devontae Mills with the three.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
Here's Dykstra. Here's Moore. Gets that one to fall. He's 5 of 12.
He can attack you so many different ways on offense. Just the whole package.
Pass to Brock. Mills. Here's MP. Moore covering. Here's Casey. Fader on the way. And the shot goes down.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Over to the left wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. 13's making a change here. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Pulls up. MP with the bucket.
2 points. MP.
Pass to Moore. Good D that time from MP. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Here's Casey. He's guarded by Pasco. And that one's good.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now. Because you know he'll find you.
Now here's Berti. Returns it to Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Pasco. Hauled in by High Flyers.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Hamadawi.
2 minutes.
Takes the 13-footer. MP. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one.
Most games he has no problem hitting from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Moore can't hit it.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as a block. Made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
Basket.
Cochran gets the bucket.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
Outside Berti. Moore. That falls. Coming off of Berti's feed.
Dropping a bomb from range. Moore saw an angle he liked and made it look easy.
MP outside. To the inside. Now Casey, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Outside Bertie. Moore. Another three for Team Ballers.
They probably wish this run came earlier.
At least they are showing some signs of life. Something they can build on going forward.
Down low. Now Casey, defended by Bertie. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a three of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Rodriguez. Moore. Pass to Pasco. Bertie from long range. That one no good. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
Well, that'll do it.
Yo! You going out tonight, Burlington?
Oh,
we gotta
man.
celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago.
Oh,
and before you say anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody stopping you.
What are we getting into tonight?
Hanging in my crib. I got a pool.
Okay. Are there gonna be any girls there?
Man, of course there'll be girls there.
Aight, then I'm pulling up.
My man. All right, I'll text you my address. Show up around 8.
Bet. Hey.
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you got to start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I got to make
that
it...
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you, it's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
I know, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt, Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting 5 for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now Pagan, outside, Lund. Carrington for 3. It's rebounded by Mills. To the middle. Lund with the steal. It's Callahan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
He steps back. Pagan shot's good.
That's what I call a captivating move. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Here's MP. Scores after the quick crossover. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And it's out of bounds. Sack will retain possession here. Up top, Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And here are the High Flyers now. On the wing, it's MP. Pagan defending. MP. Pagan picks up the board. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Pass to Lund. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
Now MP. On the wing, O'Neill. And here's Gove. Mills. Over Martinez. And Mills gets the bucket to go.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
And it's Sack's ball. Carrington outside. Martinez. Returns it to Carrington. Off target from outside. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, you'd say.
Now Carrington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
No, he didn't make the catch. He must have thought the ball was going to go to a different...
He's changing it up here. And the attack from Sack, call time here.
Timeout on the court. Substitution for High Flyers. Matt Casey.
Back to MP. The three. The three-pointer goes.
MP.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
The High Flyers with the lead. Pass to Mills. 4-3. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
Carrington with it. Takes a three. Another miss. He can't buy a bucket. Starting the night 0 for 6. From 16 feet out. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. This is the beginning of the end, I think.
Pass to Cunningham. Count the basket. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
To the paint. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Brock. Here's MP. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Carrington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Martinez. 6 to shoot. 1 with the pick. 3-pointer. Martinez can't get it to go. 3 on 3. Here's Callahan. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
The open shot, Pagan gets a very good look and converts it.
After the hoop, you can see what Michael Pagan specializes in on offense. Usually gets in several hundred attempts daily.
And it's in there!
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Right side, Lund. And the shot falls!
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Mills, now covered by Martinez. Mills, no good. Fast break, here they come. Carrington, that's good. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Banked in off the glass.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
Out of bounds, it goes to Sack.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
Pagan. The triple from Martinez. And so we wrap up the first half. The High Flyers lead this one. They're up by 10. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. On offense. Here's Sack. It's a 10-point game. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Back to Pagan. And it's good! Assisting on the play was Lund.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
MP outside. From deep, it's O'Neal. Pass to Mills. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. So make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
What are they doing? You can't afford to be lax guarding Pagan, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
And so it looks like the High Flyers will retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession that time.
On the wing, O'Neal. Screened by MP. The 3. Pagan picks up the board. The attack from Sack Trail. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And when we talk about him as a sturdy guard, it's because he knows how to throw his weight around inside. Pagan, adept at drawing fouls.
And he makes both free throws. And it's High Flyers with the ball. At one point, leading by as much as 16. From deep, it's MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, finds space.
Carrington outside. Lunge. And he banks in the layup.
And Lunge, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Pass to Callahan. Back to MP. Shoots it up. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and falls. Here's Pagan. 10 points for him. Outside Carrington. Off the mark there with the 3. Pushing it up. Mills with the look. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
He's been Mr. Reliable again today. They need his points, and he's providing them.
And the attack from Zach, call time here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Martinez. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it to Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. Inside. Now Lund. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. It's going to be on MP.
At his height, Lund shots are difficult to contest.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both that time. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
And the shot goes down.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Back to MP. It's Callahan. Return to MP. Pass to Brock. Shot clock at 5. Had a nice open look right there.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Back to Pagan. Here's Cunningham. Shoots over O'Neal. Offline from the top of the key.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look. Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Outside Pagan. Good for the 5th time tonight, and he remains perfect.
And you can see it in his eyes. Michael Pagan is locked in. He's connected to the game. Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi. Required. He's just present.
And the High Flyers call time here. Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout on the court.
The High Flyers with the lead. And that one's good. It's Mills.
We can't give Mills this kind of separation outside, especially from the corner areas.
On offense, here's Sack. Pass to Lund. Carrington. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep, it's MP. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Now Carrington, guarded by O'Neal. Left side, it's Carrington. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. A defender cannot give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
Gov with the bucket.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
A difficult situation for Sack.
2 minutes.
Now Pagan. Martinez outside. One. Nice D from Leon Callahan. Now the High Flyers with it. Here's Mills. Again, the High Flyers.
I love the focus. I love the energy from Mills on offense. Looking for any weakness he can exploit in the defense.
It's the floater. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows, and he'll go to the line to shoot free throws.
Teams in the penalty.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the attack from Sack, Michael Pagan.
And he's good on the second.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now MP. To the inside. Over Martinez. Again, the High Flyers.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable. Can't see them losing control of this contest.
Back to Pagan. Lund. Carrington for 3.
Hits
the trifecta.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Pass to Gov. Back to MP. MP throws it down.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
On offense, here's Sack. Down by 15. Outside Carrington. Down low. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
MP with the look. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
It's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Carrington. Lund with the pick. Launches a 3. Outside Carrington. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Good game, y'all.
MP! Hey, what up, man?
Hey, Mr. Kelly. You gotta start letting me know when you're gonna pull up.
Come on. You're my client now, all right? I show up for my clients.
Hey, well, how did I look out there tonight?
Solid. If you keep that up, got a pretty good chance of making the All-Star team.
Not quite good enough, but no worries. I'm gonna make my case.
You got one more game against a top prospect. That's how you're gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, Brendan Harris. Almost played with those guys.
And you know all about him.
I know he can't beat me.
I like that.
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hager and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have... had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards, and the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Now here's Diaz, and there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Now Harris. Pass to Diaz. Here's Bird, guarded by O'Neill. 3 on the clock. The shot from Bird, no good. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's MP. Up top, it's O'Neill. Gov. The 3. They get it again. Pass to O'Neill. Brock outside. Gov. MP outside. Now here's O'Neill. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Brock. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Left side, it's Diaz. Soft touch off the glass and in.
If they think that that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
Here's MP. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 of 6.
Not much the D can do once he gets to the bucket.
Outside Diaz. Bird, guarded by O'Neill. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Time call.
High Flyers trailing, and as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's MP! And another miss by the High Flyers.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Out of bounds, it'll be the high flyer's ball.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way. He reacted way too late.
From long range, off the inbound. The kick out to O'Neal. Pass to Mills. From deep, it's MP. Connects it from downtown.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Mitchell outside. Here's Kolish. Shot on the wing. MP grabs the miss. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Casey. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
The team does a good job of getting it in close.
Here's Mitchell, and it's good off the glass and in.
Nice shot. Mitchell showing his proficiency off the bounce.
MP guarded by Mitchell. They get it back. Good.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Union Elite leading this one. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
That shot's good.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
They're right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture.
From deep, it's MP. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Pass now to Harris. Now Mitchell. Bird outside. Kolish. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
MP guarded by Mitchell. On the wing, it's MP. 7 points in this one. And that one's good. It's Mills. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's O'Neal. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Pulls up on the elbow. And again, Union Elite get the bucket. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's Union Elite leading by just 2. And we'll return right after this break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. Now here's Diaz. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands. Generations, because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Diaz. And he uses the glass on a layup.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you'll see why he goes in there.
And MP gets it to go.
That's a good pass. right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Mitchell with it.
Full court, man-to-man defense.
And this will put both the offense and the defense to the test.
Here's Harris. Finds Bird. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal. To the middle. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Inside points. They're important for O'Neal. He needs to show that he can score from anywhere on the court.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Harris. Ben Gov with some nice D. Here's the high flyers. Here's Brock. Again, the high flyers.
You can see just how confident that Brock is. He's not wasting time. He's catching the ball. He's putting it up.
And Union Elite has possession. They've led by as many as 11. Now here's Bird, guarded by O'Neal from 13. The shot from Bird, no good. Pass to Callahan, to the paint. Here's Brock, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
And Diaz.
That's a nice adjustment, switching to the full court press. Trying to ratchet up the pressure on the offense just a little bit.
Harris with the bucket. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role. There is absolutely no excuse for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc. None.
And Diaz. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two.
Credit to Point Diaz, forcing the issue inside and showing zero fear.
And time called here, Union Elite.
2 shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits them both. And here are the high flyers now. They lead by 1. Here's MP. Some solid defense right there from Lune Diaz. And Union Elite with possession. Mitchell shoots the 3. And Lune Diaz gets the 3.
Nice find by Diaz on the arc. Good opportunity for him to hit a strong 3.
Here's MP. He's got 15. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Flyers.
And a 3 in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at you. I love this competitiveness.
Now here's Diaz. 9 points in this one. Down low. Here's Mitchell. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Late reaction by the D, and he makes them pay.
Outside O'Neal. Brock. From deep, it's MP. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Mitchell on the wing. Over to the left wing. Robert from the outside. The High Flyers trailing. MP outside. Again, MP missing. Takes the 13-footer. And again, the miss from Mitch Mitchell.
He didn't look comfortable taking that, even with the defense not really being a factor.
He gets that one to fall.
Well, the team having much trouble putting the ball in the basket.
No. Both teams content to just try and outscore each other.
Now here's Mitchell. Inside, Robert. Diaz, guarded by MP. Union Elite again can't hit it. Now the High Flyers with it. It's a 1-point game. On the wing, O'Neal. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
Now here's Diaz. Robert, defended now by Callahan. And Diaz! The High Flyers grab the miss. And here we go. And that one's good from MP.
Such a pretty pass to find his teammate at the rim.
And so Union Elite has it here. Trailing by 5. And so he draws the foul on the shot and a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Liam Callahan picks one up.
Right there, Diaz catching the defender a little out of position, making him pay.
So both teams making some changes here.
4-2.
And he can't hit the second one.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Return to MP from outside the arc. Another miss by MP. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Pass to O'Neal. Over Bird. Offline with the baseline J.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Robert. Outside Diaz. Knocks down the triple.
Seems like Diaz has had a fingerprint on just about everything in this one.
The High Flyers leading. Pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, who says a point guard should look to pass first? Not when you can finish like this fella.
He wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
No, siree. That's one he'll always take himself. And right, he should. You can't pass on that kind of fun out there.
Now here's Diaz. Harris, right side.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. To the inside. That one drops for him.
In a momentous moment, Harris, star power, we're watching it rise. Steadies himself to compete in the clutch.
Gov with it, defended by Harris. Gov with the bucket.
Oh, you might have to put your hand in it because it's sort of like a cement mixer tonight. Gov is pouring it on, and he's difficult to move.
And the foul called on Brock. On defense, the High Flyers. 3-point lead. Here's Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
MP outside. Brock outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time.
Those kind of mistakes are magnified when it's a tight game like this.
And time called here, Union Elite.
Usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here. Maximize the clock.
So important. You're right about the clock management. Great opportunity, and they want to take a quality shot.
Now Harris. And that misses. That would have put them up. And it looks like they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead, no. Now's the time to use the clock to your advantage.
Great feel for the floater there.
Here's Mitchell. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harris. Counting. And what a sensational bucket to bring it within one.
Big-time basket by Harris. Showing he's not afraid of the moment.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one, so they push him into the penalty.
And as expected, they use a foul to stop the clock.
Time can be an enemy just as much as the score at this point.
First personal foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Lune Diaz. Second personal foul.
Here's MP. And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty quite yet. And that's an intentional foul.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
At the line for the High Flyers, MP. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt right here.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3 if they can get an easy bucket down low.
I'm not so sure. There's not a lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and then try to tie this thing up.
Harris in the post. Mitchell. They tie it up. So it's the High Flyers taking a W in a close one.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay.
My man MP. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thanks, Mr. Kelly. Hey, I told you you couldn't guard me.
Well, look, I just got the word, and you, my friend, are going to the All-Star Showcase.
Really?
That's right. That's right. So I'm going to need one more performance just like that one.
Oh, I definitely got you, Mr. Kelly. I'm about to be the MVP of that All-Star game.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
you're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast. But so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumsey blocking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. Lack for three. Rebound goes to the WCBL. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's McCall. Lack, no good. Outside, MP. Shot from 12. Another miss by MP. Here's Cologne. Great D that time from Drexel Carrington. The WCBL on offense. Past MP for three. Here's Harris. Banked in off the glass. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Smart play to work the ball in close. Just easier to score from that distance.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. It's McCall on the wing. The EYBL, no good that time either. And MP gets it to go.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
Outside, Robinson. Back to McCall. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The West with the ball, and this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Cologne. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Lack. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
Outside, MP. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Lack. McCall. 6 to shoot. Perchumsey with the screen. McCall, good.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Outside, Stone. Now MP shoots the three. Good. And that assist goes to Mills. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Carrington outside. Pass to Mills. This one for three. The rebound by McCall. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Trailing by 10. Up top for Chumpsy. It's McCall on the wing. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
Now MP. 10 points for him. And Harris gets it to go.
Defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
The WCBL on offense. Here's MP, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the West All-Stars, MP. One shot.
Here's McCall. He's got 5. Cologne on the outside. McCall now covered by MP. Pass to Dermanenko. The three-pointer off the mark.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three. They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now here's Cologne. Fades and shoots. Robinson's shot is off.
Completely unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
And he makes that one.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big. Get some more size out there, maybe?
So both teams making some changes here.
Al Chelsea, Jonathan Lack. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Kicks it to McCall. And nothing is falling for them right now. So it's the West now. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Now here's McCall. He's got 5. There's the triple. Harris comes down with the board.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Here's Perchumpsy. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. Now here's McCall. Pass to Lack. The 3. Here's Robinson.
Harris is tall to anyone's eye, but maybe more notable, he's sturdy. Difficult to shoot against because he's a physical player, intimidates the shot, and it's off target.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Returns it to McCall. to halt the run. The basket is good.
And that's the beauty of McCall's game. He knows when to pass, but he also knows when to look to score. His offensive IQ is off the charts.
Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. It's Mills.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Outside, Black. McCall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. It's the WCBL All-Stars running away with this one. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And so it's the EYBL with it. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
And here they come. Robinson's shot is off. Past MP. To the paint. Tries to save it. Perchumsey with it. And it's Stone picking him up. McCall's shot off the mark. The WCBL on offense. MP outside. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
You believe you've scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Here's Lack.
Full court, man-to-man defense.
And this will put both the offense and the defense to the test.
And here's MP on the outside. And that one's good. It's Mills. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's Perchumsey. Looking for his first basket still in this one. MP. McCall covering. And it's MP missing. Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. Back to Cologne. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, Cologne can get to the rim in a hurry. Good use of the dribble by the wiry wing.
Mills, defended by Lack. Now MP. Now Harris. Shoots over Robinson. And again, the West All-Stars score.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
McCall from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Lack's on his toes out there. He's focused on the movement of his teammates and looking to find the open man.
Pass to Carrington. Back to MP. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to EYBL. McCall. Lack. From outside, it's off the mark.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Tough make for Mills. Beating contact on your jumper, it's not an easy thing to do.
Timeout called by the EYBL. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Joey Jackson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Over Mills. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Two shots coming. That one on Mills.
Well, Lack knows when to assert himself offensively. Great job drawing the D's hand there.
Shooting 2.
First one for him falls. So he makes 1 of 2 as he misses the second one. Pass over to Stone. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
For West All-Stars.
Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now here's Lack. Back to Johnson from past the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Bishop, count that bucket.
The team does a good job getting it in close.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Out to the right wing. There's Leftos with the three. Here's Corrado, guarded by Cologne. Chu with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. MP with the bucket.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Here's Johnson. And good that time.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
MP with it. Now Cologne defending. Pass to Moore. Now Chu. MP guarded by Cologne. Clock at 4. Here's Moore. And again, the West All-Stars score.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
Inside. Robinson's shot is off. The West with the ball. Here's Corrado. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
You see the chemistry between teammates on the assist. Totally in sync.
And here's the EYBL. Cologne on the outside. Outside, Lack. The three-pointer is off the mark.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Gets the three to fall.
Everyone knows that corner threes are a little bit easier, and a smart player like Moore understands that and takes advantage.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
MP up top. Moore. Screen by MP. Johnny Chu, guarded by Leftos. Return to MP. Outside, Moore. Launches a three. And Joey Johnson pulls it down. Pass to Lack. Aslanoglu. Back to Lack.
Get the perimeter.
Here's Leftos. Johnson for three. Chu grabs the miss. Outside, MP. To the middle. Pass to Corrado. MP. It's Moore on the wing. MP. He's covered by Johnson. That shot's good.
I know Moore is always looking for an open lane, but if he can't find it, he'll make a good pass.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
They cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Here's Lack. And it's rebounded by Bishop.
Just can't buy a basket. Trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Now here's MP. Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
Dishes to Chu. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Now Aslanoglu. Lack. He's guarded by Moore. Left side, it's Johnson. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
He got... hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Moore. From deep, it's MP. Lack pulls it down.
Get the perimeter.
Here's Cologne. Some solid defense from Bishop. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. MP right side. Pass to Corrado. Moore. Return to MP. To the inside. Here's Bishop. And the rebound goes to EYBL. And now Johnson. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
turning
Yes.
into a really exciting season.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.